Guys, before we get into this video, I just wanted to remind you about the giveaway at Ember Shirt Co. This is not just because I want to make money on my affiliate link and things like that. I really want to support these guys. It's a great company, veteran-owned, veteran-operated. Justin's a great guy. They're doing a huge giveaway. It's like $2,000 for the stuff. So if you want to try and get in and win a Medford, this is one of the few times I've seen a Medford up for a giveaway. It's a really, really great knife. They're great guys. And if you're looking for quality printing and things like that, great place to go. So once again, Ember Shirt Co. I have a link to my affiliate link down below in the description. So go check out all the designs. There's like 5 other influencers that have their own designs up there. Give them a look, see if you like them. Sorry to be throwing this at the beginning, but I want to make sure that we get this out. So without any further ado, that minute, you know, I'm not going to feel too bad because I see some people have like 2 minutes worth of sponsorship stuff. So I'm not going to feel too guilty. Go find them down below. Now to Mike and then my shameless plug for the merch store.
Guys, I apologize for any noise that you hear in the background. What are we going to talk about today? We are going to talk about the Civivi Elementum button lock. And I have a kind of a problem with this. So this is a first impressions only. I just pulled it out of the box. I haven't even cut with it. The neighbor dogs are not going to be polite and be quiet while I'm filming. So you're just going to have to deal with that. And there's construction going on next door. So this is Civivi Elementum button lock. But before we get into it any further, if you're watching on headphones, turn down the volume because here comes a little bit of music.
Hey, Past Mike here. Just wanted to throw it out there so that future Mike always forgets. If you haven't checked out the merch store, there's a lot of stuff in there. I got sweatshirts, I got t-shirts, I got coffee cups. There's a link in the description. If you want to support the channel, all the sales go to the merch store and providing the stuff, but then I get a portion of the take of it. So like I said, merch store, sweatshirts, t-shirts, coffee cups. They're all really nice. Now, back to future Mike so he can tell you about a knife.
So this is another one of those knives that came from Jared over at Neves Knives. I do like the Elementum. I like the Civivi Elementum. It is a knife that I do like. The issue I have with this one is it is a button lock only. There is no other deployment other than that. There is no real way to deploy it except to push the button and kind of wrist flick it out like you would with a, let's say if you were playing around with a knife that had an axis lock. So this is button lock only and there's no thumb stubs or anything like that. But before we get too critical of it, let's take a look at it from at the table from above on the mat. And we'll look at it and we'll compare it to a couple things. And I don't know how much carry time this is going to get because of the deployment. But let's go ahead and take a look at it. All right, guys, I have to apologize. There is a lot of construction going on two sides of me right now. So this is the Civivi Elementum. This is in micarta and 14C28N with the olive micarta. So this is basically the same configuration that we had in the Civivi Riffle that I did the first impressions on. The only difference with this is this knife is not got any other opening device other than you just push the button and flick it out. So I'm not a big fan of that. I would like to have more deployment. So I haven't even really cut with this. This was my first impressions. I hadn't even tried it out. But this is something that I don't think is going to get much use because I just don't like that being the only way to manipulate this knife. I like button locks, but I prefer button locks that have thumb studs and things like that. And we've seen those. There are companies that make them. The Forge Protec. I'm trying to remember desperately what knife it was. But anyway, Fair & Forge did one with Protec. I can't think of the name of it off the top of my head. Oh, it was the Mordax. I should know that. It's one of my favorite knives. So at any rate, this is a button lock only version of the Elementum, and I like some features of it. I like the blade shape. I like the Elementum. It's a good knife. I just not seeing it. It does have a nice deep hollow, but it is still a little bit thick behind the edge. It's not near as shallow ground as the Riffle. pocket clip's not horrible. It's still not one of my favorites. It's one of those ones that ramps up pretty high. I do like the backspacer. If you are a fan of a lanyard, you have a backspacer with a lanyard space in it that's going to prevent your lanyard from getting cut. So, I mean, does it cut well? Yeah, I've cut a couple things with it. Is it perfect? No. But like I said, that right there, this knife needs something besides that. And the thing is, you can't even open it like by pulling on it. You have to deploy the button. So that's the only way to open it. You can't even two-hand open it, like say you want to just grab it. If you did want to clamp some thumb studs on it, just wouldn't work. Sorry about that, guys. We had some minor technical difficulties. Like I said, this is not a bad knife. The Civivi Elementum has been a knife I've had before for sharpening and things like that, and I did enjoy it. This just is not a real good configuration for this. Let's get a quick look at the overall size. You're looking right at, as I look at it here, just 8 inches overall length. So blade length, blade length is just about 3.5 overall blade length. Cutting edge, just shy of 3.5, just about 3.25. For cutting edge. So yeah, let's go ahead and just do some final thoughts on this original, just out of the bag. Had not even, like I said, this is still the zipper pouch here. I only cut a couple little things with it, and I was just kind of disappointed. I remember that this got sent, and I kind of was disappointed with the deployment on this. So let's go ahead and do some final thoughts. Guys, I just shot an entire segment with my microphone off. I should leave it in. I started it and shot most of it. But at any rate, what I was saying is I do like the Elementum. I remember when it first came out, I got to see a couple. I've had some in for sharpening. Never did a video about one that I remember. But the other ones I liked a lot better than this single deployment method version. I don't like being restricted on use. That's not the most... that's not the best deployment. I would like to have something I could open and have a physical feel of it's open, it's closed, not just like, oh, I have to do that, because you see, I mean, you run into issues with that. Sometimes you miss it, things like that. So as far as the deployment, not a fan of that. We'll give it a fair shake. It'll probably get some carry time. If I just don't feel that I can do a video about this just because the deployment bothers me so much, you may not see another video about it. And I'm definitely not taking it apart. I hate taking button locks apart, so there won't be a what's inside video on this. But we will get some videos shot of some other stuff. I hope you guys are enjoying the content. This is probably one of the last videos I'm gonna shoot outside. I'm gonna get the workbench set up, and we're gonna start filming at the workbench. The only other time you'll ever probably see stuff filmed out here is probably gonna be if I'm doing a video while I'm making a knife. I have to get a canopy out here. It's too bright. I'm old enough, I don't need to be getting sunburns and stuff that often. So I do need to get canopy for out here for to cover the grinder and everything, so that I can work out here and not get a sunburn. We may film some more videos after I get a canopy, just so it's not so bright and washed out. But all right, guys, that's about it. Just a quick first impressions of the Civivi Elementum button lock in 14C. It's 14C28N, which is a super good steel, Sandvik steel. So, guys, if you like the videos, give them a thumbs up. If you don't like them, give them a thumbs down. Gotta get this done quick before the shush, guys. But if you like them, give them a thumbs up. If you don't like them, give them a thumbs down. Please try to tell me why. If you really like the videos, you can join the channel for a monthly subscription. You get access to exclusive content, exclusive giveaways. This month I'm giving away a Ferrum Forge Prolix that was one of their production versions of one of their knives. And if you just like a specific video, you can always leave applause down below. Past Mike already told you in the beginning, at merch store, links and things down there. And Ember Shirt Co. is still doing the giveaway. If you follow the affiliate link that I have down there for it, it will take you to, and you can purchase any of the things you want. But it enters you in that massive $2,000 giveaway. So that's it, guys. Keep it clean in the comments. I love you, and I'll see you in the next video.